Yeah, anyways, without further ado, we're going to get into this map. We are here. And speaking of here, they are here as well. TSM, 5 men in a lobby. No one contesting B. Literally, everyone's just walking off slowly. Instant headshot from Wardell. That's a nice one, taking out the opposing jet. That's a good start. Drone with a headshot into WeFo as well. And the A site has been completely taken over. Smokes block line of sights from the players and screens, and drones got even more. Wardell tagging along, and it looks like these two players are the only ones that will need to act in this round, because last alive, Killjoy and the defensive team, AYRIN, has nothing to say.
Flawless first round. The side doing that front later on. Pure is no slouch on that operator, that's for sure. Trying to get around sight. Pure finds the opening kill. That economy just drops on the ground as Wardell falls instantly.
Cover going now.
There's going to be a fade back for TSM as they're trying to figure out, do we really want to execute on this site? Do we really want to push for A? They have all this control, all these smokes out there. What do we really do here? Well, certainly the plan was not to have Subroza fall to thwifo in the mid. Try and make a lurk happen. And we did, holding the line very effectively. This is looking favorable for sure on the side of XSET. The last player alive is Cutler, not able to do a whole lot. AYRIN picks up a nice double kill over there in the maze. As XSET gets their round on board, yet again, something that TSM is certainly happy to do when they feel like they need to. Only the Sage is on site, but that's slower, but they will buy so much time. Just kidding. VCT was also on site, but missing that shot. He must have cast Curse and just hyped him up, but this is a very easy Bucky shot. Unfortunate. thwifo and AYRIN gets kills back, though. That's going to put the life lead in their favor. Despite TSM having a 5 versus 2 on-site take, those slow orbs are huge, bought so much time for the rotation. People run Sage on this map is just run Sage with slow orbs on the site corridors, and have that wall for the tube, and then just have Killjoy on the other side.
10 seconds left.
He has to plant instantly, right? 6-5.
Risky. He's going to make it just because but had time. Color cutting off the lurk. AYRIN might have been in time to get into that angle to wall bang through that double stack there that they plant behind for default. But Cutler, knowing that somebody might be going that rotation, catches the lurk. Beautifully done. Good heads up play with Cutler. These are those two old dogs everybody memes about on TSM. Hazed and Cutler, very experienced players. That experience shown through just like you saw. Cutler down positioning. Now with that recon bolt shot out, smokes underway. They're able to spam it, pinging on the map. And Cutler again with that awareness on the site. Knows that Pure might be swinging around. They have 3 people alive.
One!
Half, and that might be it. He gets it. 4.5 seconds remain. We did clutch up the kind of 4 spot here, so they're kind of just going to be a little bit shot if they lose out this round heavily. That's going to be a lot of damage to the hot hands. He takes it, all the damage he could take. Wasn't able to get out enough soon enough. If he had that mindset, just tailwind instantly, would have lived, but trying to stall a little bit for somebody to swing instantly after the hot hands, which is fairly common to happen. Trying to make that read, but the read wasn't quite there. Wasn't quite correct. Falls because of it with a nice follow-up shock dart, just in case he's predicting that tailwind happening. Beautifully done by TSM. Wonderful execution. That's exactly why they were one of the top teams in North America. XSET, though, still in a good spot to be able to win this round. They have the Sage on site by the time if thwifo becomes up huge here for the XSET rotation. They're going to all hold it down again as they've done so beforehand, but a nice open pick from Wardell into VCJ. Subroza finding WeDid, drone finding thwifo. It's carnage across the site. TSM coming out on top.
IGLs like Hiko, Steel, Nitro. These guys aren't that, right? But you can see that these guys are definitely, they have the brain power to be able to work out these kinds of things. It's actually crazy. It's so beautiful to see all this stuff unfold. That one, not great. Unfortunately, they got eliminated up their mid push. So Kitchen presence still in favor of the defense. And the rest of these attackers are they're quite split. They're Killjoy solo with the spike over at A, but the rotations taken over. This Jet though, how patient is Pure? Is he gonna stay and wait? Because they might just be falling into the trap of TSM. That's a nice shot from Wardell. Important one at that. If he falls, that could be pretty big.
Left.
Drone. That's so clean. Pure goes down, and he knows now that A site's completely clear. Team has complete control, and he is still on the lurk. And this is the guy that you really don't want lurking. If anyone, he is the guy to catch you. And the WiFo, he's got no clue. Is he going to check it? Is he going to be aware? Is it going to matter? The timing's better for WiFo, and he wins the fight. So good for him. 2 versus 3, still going to be a struggle. Turret under heaven, and Sova sitting on the other side as well to support. He's going to swing as soon as that turret makes contact. And Wardell is up top, and there's no way to miss the shot. Okay, I stand corrected. Apparently the shot is missed. Turret is gone. Cutler ults. That one's interesting because he could get pushed. And Wardell goes down. That's big. Cutler wins the fight against the first one and the second. Perfect swivel. I don't know how he does it, but this man might be... Some people might meme on them for this map specifically, but there's a respect. A lot of respect. Speaking of respect, no respect. They walked into B. They just 5 men left alive. 5 versus 5. Post plant unicorn rounds. I mean, not yet. Maybe if they all live, but I don't think they will. Because TSM, they don't back down this easily, right? They will go for this all day, any day. Slow going though, because Spike did get planted so early. Damage done. Worse for TSM. Oh, Hazed has actually gone down. Cutler does a response. AYRIN's all the way on the... What? He's on the back lines. He's got a huge flank. He needs to be so fast, though, because his teammates are falling on site. Big paranoia. Not going to be enough. Wardell takes out every single player, going for the defuse, and I'm pretty sure it's already half. Turret's out. What's happening? Is he just out of the turret? No way. He's out of bullets.
And it's looking likely that we'll be going to game 3 in just a moment here, but XSET is going over when it's over. Wardell finding Pure is not a good look though. In a 5 versus 4 situation, they've been trying to be extremely aggressive on attack. I respect it. I like aggression happening. That's why I'm a breach main, but has not quite worked out for XSET. It's been a little bit of a bad momentum. Good on the side of TSM. Hazed to the Bulldog, beautifully paced, full shots there. AYRIN with a nice hop, slaying him out. But the 2 versus 3 is all that. They do have resurrection, but there's no access to their teammates. thwifo trying to hang around and make that happen, but we got picked off the side. Subroza finishing the fight on AYRIN. We couldn't. You know, that thing opening up with that AYRIN. Nice early pick with thwifo, but Color answering right back on that Sky. Hawk out, got 2, finds 3 on the thwifo, execute onto the vents, which was probably not warranted. 2 versus 4 now for XSET. A little bit of struggle in the first round of the half of the map, I should say. AYRIN, nice flank though, finds a right click, shoots a little bit early before able to line up on the hedge, again, not able to just execute Cutler. And in a 1 versus 4 situation, extends utility like that. I feel like he probably should.
His advantage because good God, that man can aim. Or he can use his brain and lead his team around. But nonetheless, speaking of leading, now leads the scoreboard. All 5, so clean. Who would have thought? I mean,
across the map. As Pure gets shut down by drone over on the A site. thwifo is there, but not able to get there fast enough to support the teammates. Before drone was able to retreat back up to the ramps. Not even the flash used for that kill, which is extremely surprising that was able to happen. thwifo uses a flash of his own, unless he only bought 2. Wardell trying to make some cheeky plays happen with a blade storm, something that I can never pull off for some reason, but always works against me. It feels bad, man. But Wardell not able to make it happen this time. Now, first one with a judge yet again. And push the fight, knows that one's going to be in the cubby. Finds almost a second, but AYRIN's Vandal's a little bit too much for Wardell, being a little too far away for that judge to finish with the fight. Too much damage, but drone holding the angle, gets a nice headshot with that Spectre against a very weak enemy Killjoy, and AYRIN finds a kill onto drone, finally falls on top of the ramp over on the A side. That's going to be heaven access for XSET, but completely triangulated by the team of TSM. No answer. It would be technically the correct answer for the side of XSET. They just have to pick one and make it happen. Now this doorway going towards CT. WeDid is going to be looking towards screens, but should be looking left. Peeks first, comes out the right side. By the right side, I should say correct side. Cutler getting some nice shots with Bulldog, but not enough. Now it's going to be 2 weak members of XSET. If one gets a fully healthy member of TSM in Hazed on the stage. Battle stage needed if TSM wants to win out this round to make it a 3 versus 0 on the round count.
Oh.
Omen lurking in heaven. BCJ is going to be right behind Hazed. What? BCJ memeing, I guess? I don't even know. Just gets caught by Hazed. What even was that? That's really unfortunate. Yikes. BCJ falls. Hazed and now 1 versus 1 because WeDid. This is that split. A lot of information gained by Cutler thus far. Finding out, well, at least 3 members of XSET were, so they said, you know, screw it, we'll go ahead and execute onto the side drone with a Phantom long range. Not a one-shot headshot, but it's going to be enough damage still. Wardell getting a nice double. AYRIN falling for thwifo sins. And it's also going down to BCJ, but it's not going to be enough as a weak Omen just for the cost of Wardell's armor, basically. We did take a lot of damage on the return as well. So it kind of just went square on that whole exchange. Drone with a nice little alert on the rotation. BCJ not ready for it quite enough. Wardell finding WeDid already weak. The orb was grabbed, but was it worth it? AYRIN.
1 enemy remaining.
Falling on a gun round that he bought up. I'd say no, that's more of a pistol round play. thwifo getting 1 kill from heaven, but Drew making more offensive focus. But maybe it's just not enough offensive focus for what XSET needs to win out on this map, perhaps. thwifo on the flash over. It does catch drone that time. No cloudburst to block that one. It's going to be 4 versus 4. Cutler on site with that Hawk. Has found a lot more success than Subroza had on Bind. Just those old man brains coming into action on that more supportive character. And as a boomer myself, I can definitely say that. And get away with it. 3v3 on the site now for TSM to try to defend. The spike was successfully planted this time. It was a 5 round with a revive on the drone, the Slayer on the Phoenix, who has a run back available as well. This is looking really good for TSM to execute on here. Right back into our formation where at least 2 members are. Subroza following up on the information for 2. All down thwifo and screens with Subroza. Sees the arm peeking out. I don't think that's a really good spot to stick on thwifo. Guess from that a little bit sooner or sit back a little bit further. Either way, stood there completely exposed. Subroza with a little quick sneak peek. Struggling right now, I'd say. We need to pull things together here real quick, otherwise this game over. Man, it's looking really rough as it is. Subroza finding that flank kill on AYRIN they just win. They're just winning. Why? They just win the fights. BCJ, I guess, didn't have the comms. Teleports right in front of where they knew Subroza was going to be. Gives him the freeze kill of his life. And that is definitely a bad look. Pure getting a nice kill on Subroza. Finally shutting down the flanker. So there's 2 more members of TSM who finally joined him up. Follow up the fight. He did. Coming out of the smoke. Beautiful positioning. Inside, WeDid just an animal in the Viper spin. Bringing the game or the round right back to a 2 versus 2 situation. Constantly rotating away, getting into a different position so everybody knows exactly where he is. This beautiful headshot. WeDid is just so good. Tracing the round, find time, doesn't get a shoot back. He knows they have the time in their favor. He's gonna peek right out, find Wardell on the head, and WeDid, the monster, the animal, winning another round for XSET, coming up massive with a quadra. Not enough data to go off of for that kind of thing. This will be the last round of the half. The defense side, at least. BCJ finding the kill under Wardell, who got a little bit loosey-goosey there. And oh no, Pure missing those shots onto Hazed. You hate to see it. You definitely need to hit those with the Blade Storm to have that pure, clean access. The penalty intended for heavy control.
What?
Subroza following the Seekers into the smoke, just tracing them. Beautifully done. A nice heads-up play by Subroza. I love to see that. Great synergy. Yeah. You know, if it happened, they just rotate B. You know, we made noise. That was on purpose. Yep, rotate B, and drone gets taken off. thwifo on a breach to lurk from sewers. BCJ finishing up a kill on Heaven. And that's going to be a great start to the half for XSET thus far. BCJ killing Wardell as well.
Enemy remaining.
We did finishing Cutler, and the last person alive is going to be Subroza, stuck in vents, and Pure is on the flank as well. So even if he lived against 2 members, pushing him from mid, goes for the peak. BCJ finding Wardell though with the Vandal long range. Don't try to just take the fight to him, but on a save round, BCJ doing a nice job of playing a little safe. Drone decides not to push into the smoke. And our rotation's underway. They were able to get a spike planted on site, which is actually honestly really surprising. It's just the smokes were doing a lot of work for some people's vision off, and they don't want to risk pushing through the smokes into people's superior weaponry. VCJ with beautiful shots. Players try to Zerg rush him into screens. The Vandal in hand is too much for the saved weapons, for the low eco weapons, I should say. And TSM, 9-6 scoreline coming right up. TSM will be able to full buy though, and which with the changes coming out of Garage on the B site, you can't just completely cover the entirety with Killjoy all willy-nilly. You have to be a little bit more methodical with your placement of gear. Drone able to get access to the crowd over AYRIN, get the kill. Hazed finding another one, Pure as well. Cutler blowing onto site with a kill of his own. XSET falling apart this time around on the save that TSM had. The half strong, the gamble is paying off with those stingers. We'll run out of ammo, but it's not going to matter. 2 HP on WeDid. VCT will cover his buddy's back. But still rated 2 versus 3. The elbow is not going to be useful. But getting that first kill, followed up with a second headshot, is certainly going to be useful. Wall's going to drop off. WeDid on timing, but Hazed was ready for it. Cutler wasn't, but Hazed has his buddy's back. Love seeing how the pro play. These players can cover for each other, and now BCJ with a stinger in hand, 1 versus 1 situation. The stinger is not game will pay off. Cutler's game will range, stopping happening essentially. Blasting on the site, trying to just clear a corner. WeDid is just baiting. Nobody's actually there, waiting for a Pure, making the value be there.
No.
And Wardell trying Flamethrower, but he whips those! Pure Wardell losing out against Pure finds the triple for the round. Subroza finds one. That's all TSM will find thus far. Cutler
got him there. But how much more can the rest of his team do? Because Pure did step up in there huge. But that was partially because Wardell kind of stepped down. This time, Drone definitely stepping above WeDid, so that's bad, because that is the top frag for the team of XSET. BCJ also falls. A site has been lost, basically. Instant headshot from Pure. That's such a good round. Okay, this is all of a sudden doable again, because Wifo's got another from spawn. Is he going to be ready for Drone at this angle? Perfect turn, but perfect shot from Wifo. 2 versus 3. No more kills other than the first 2 entries, and it looks like there aren't going to be any more at all, unless Pure goes down off of this angle, and he's not going to. What a beautiful retake from the entirety of XSET, keeping themselves alive. 9 rounds for them, and this time TSM should just certainly be in the back foot of the economy. Whips the shot. That might be kind of rough, because they're surely going to push AYRIN into position. They're going to not let this Killjoy all pop. 5 seconds. Time is running out. So many missed shots. Hazed gets the kill. This is not looking too good, but they have to kill these detains. 1 player at the back site. Cutler is the only one to get a kill. No, it's Wardell. The detain is so far outside. Subroza, I don't know how this man is the only one that got caught in that Killjoy ultimate, but nonetheless, last alive, worst weapon. Pure is watching 1 angle. BCJ, back of sight, sees the last player. He's going to get smoked off, but it should be perfectly fine. A TP to the other side, and they're both working together now. In no world should Subroza win this. There should be absolutely no chance. 4K from BCJ. It's all evened up. Teams just don't want to give this round up. Both teams have no desire to lose this round. That's bad. That's Spike. That's so much info. He's alone too. There's no one to trade. No one even close. Wardell's so far behind, and now they finally recover the res. They're probably playing for that, but it's another kill. 2 for AYRIN. Wardell gets 1. That's important. That's the only one brought back in this round. But so many teammates are here right now for XSET, and they're all trapped in heaven. Subroza gets them out. Blinds. That's a good blind, but Subroza is not the only person to get the kill. 2 versus 2 now. Cutler comes in from B main, now makes it doable. 20 seconds. The time is so low for the attack. Pure is still in spawn. Wallbangs on a WeDid are decent, but Pure, if he peeks, Cutler has to get this frag. He has no option to fail right now. But Subroza goes down. Now he's the last one alive. 70 HP. Overtime secured. Well for XSET.
He did it. WeDid with the double on the end. Pure with a nice positioning just in case it whiffs. Tailwind is available to punish as well in case it needed. Big round by
Spike in his position, which could be slightly risky. But they trust Drone, they trust Wardell to come up through this heaven position. That's the one spot that isn't being covered. They could line up, and they almost do. So much damage on a Wardell. What chance? No blind. VCT is the easiest kill of his life. That's the spike up. Second frag, not quite. WeDid gets one though, and Hazed with a trade. So still doable. They understand this player should be trapped in hell, but it doesn't matter. Ball goes up, they go right through it. Hazed somehow recovers. That's not possible. No, it's not. 20 seconds. They need to run. Hazed has to absolutely book it to the B site right now. WeDid knows that Subroza is left alive here, but he's not going to go for the kill. He's going to go to the other site to try and deny the plant, but it's too late. So much time. Now he plays a 1 versus 2. That double kill from Hazed could have been the most important double kill we've seen in this series today. Gives him a res, puts the favor back into their team. Subroza, he's been looking so bad in this series. Not in this series, sorry. In this map, he's 12 and 20. He's bottom of the scoreboard. He's bottom of the server. But that res could be absolutely exactly what they need to win the round. Gun not spotted. Both players opposite positioning. One high ground in heaven. WeDid wants to cut him off. Tap, sees the first. Damage taken. Ultimate out. Another tap. Goes after. He's got to run. Hitting what? He gets into the smoke. Fortunately, the second one peeks away too fast, and we all know, we all hate the game. These freaking sprays, right? They don't reset fast enough. Wardell, though, he resets BCJ in the round. And that battle of the top frags, that is actually insane. BCJ, on the Omen, he's pulling out some ridiculous stuff, because 27 for him, top of the server, even above the Jet Opera on the opposing team that should be at the top of the scoreboard. He's been doing so much, but this time, no longer in play.
thwifo bought a judge on his reach, holding L.
On attack.
And TSM, just by feeling it out, aren't attacking through mid. It's just going to be drone fall through. But WeDid anyway. Hazed finding access onto the site. B control obtained by TSM. It's going to be a 3 versus 4 retake for XSET. This is looking likely to be a triple overtime by the numbers here. Man advantage for TSM, but the bomb has not been planted yet. They still need to get that down. 15 seconds remain. The time is running out for XSET. Huge kill with thwifo on the rotation through the Viper's wall. 1 versus 1 situation. Even hits the shot of Subroza, who was not looking through the corner. And XSET